Free rent! Yes! Oh, hi guys. Will there be free rent and no mortgage for Americans? I will go over all that in this video by discussing the proposed bill, Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act of 2020. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Finance Kid. As always, I'm Dion, and in this video, I want to go over the rumors and the proposals from the government about free rent and no mortgage payments that might be actually implemented very soon. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, please consider subscribing. There will be more updates on the stimulus check payments and other stimulus bills in the future. So early this month, a bill was introduced in the United States House of Representatives, the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act of 2020. The primary objective of the bill is to suspend all rent and mortgage payments due during the coronavirus pandemic. That would be from the beginning of April 2020 and ending 30 days after the termination of the pandemic by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. What is even more interesting is that the people that rent and the people that have purchased a home and have a mortgage would have no responsibility to ever make those payments or repayments. Personally, I think that will be very, very helpful to a lot of Americans because, let's be honest, the first $1,200 check is barely enough for anything. However, there is a two side to every story, right? The banks and landlords on the other side, I'm sure will not be very happy unless they get something in return as well. In addition to canceling the payments for people that rent or have mortgage, there will also be protected by some other provisions in the bill. Provisions like prohibiting landlords and lenders from taking certain actions against those people that do not pay their housing because of the pandemic. More specifically, during the period of suspended payments, no tenant or person with a mortgage may be charged a fine or a fee for a non-payment. In addition to that, when it comes to rent payments, if you do not pay this because you're out of job or you just don't have the funds, your landlord does not have ground to terminate your lease or evict you from the property. After the pandemic is over, no tenant may be held liable for repayment of any mispayments whatsoever, and furthermore, those non-payments cannot be reported to a consumer reporting agency or to negatively affect your credit score. Personally, the first time I read all this, my first thought was this would help a lot of Americans in time of need right now. No payments for rent or mortgage, no need to repay it back later, and your landlord cannot report that in order to somehow hurt your credit score in the future. Sounds too good to be true, right? And this is why in the bill, the lawmakers also addressed how landlords and lenders are able to get compensated for those lost payments. Because at the end of the day, as a landlord or a lender, you still need to be able to afford your property and make sure that it doesn't cause you any financial troubles, right? The bill conditions landlords and lenders' ability to obtain those payments from the government on the acceptance of multiple requirements for the next 5 years. Also, if any of those measures are violated, the penalties are severe, which actually could lead to possible loss of the property. So we'll have to see how all this plays out, especially for the lenders and the landlords if this bill passes. Overall, the bill that is now in the works, like other bills prior to that, seeks to address how people will be able to pay for housing during this pandemic. Future stimulus checks of $2,000 per month for up to 6 months have also been discussed already. I have a video about that as well, so make sure to click that subscribe button, stay up to date with my channel because I will be doing a lot of updates on the stimulus checks and all the bills that are currently being worked on. Unlike other bills, however, the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act of 2020 adopts an extreme approach of canceling rent and mortgage payments and a lot of conditions to the landlords and the lenders' ability to obtain those payments back from the government. So it will really be interesting to see how all this plays out. Stay tuned because there will be a lot more updates. I highly doubt that a bill like this can just pass through. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for pushing your financial mindset towards a better reality. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more stimulus updates. Also, share this video with people that might need to see it. Until next time, stay positive, master your finances, and take a good care of yourself and those around you.